Hi everyone, this is Ridhima here, and today we'll be making a two-in-one recipe which will be used for making pizza base and also hot pockets with the help of yeast. So let's look at the ingredients. We are taking 450 grams of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoon of sugar. Please do not reduce the quantity of sugar as it's an important component for the fermentation process. I'm taking 2.5 teaspoon of active yeast, 2.5 tablespoon of olive oil. You can use butter or you can replace it with any oil that you want to. I'm taking half a teaspoon of salt and around 3/4 cup of water. Let's mix the ingredients. I'll start with adding sugar in it, salt. A lot of people try to proof the yeast before by mixing it in water, but I'm just going to add it directly in the flour mixture. With regards to water, always remember the water has to be just warm to finger touch. Please do not use hot water as it will kill the yeast. So let's mix some water and oil. Now we'll start with the kneading process. Our dough is now ready. We are now going to cover it and let it rise for 30 minutes at a warmer place. You can keep it inside an oven or a microwave. So here I've finally chopped some onion, green pepper, green chili, coriander leaves. I've also used some corns and some red chili powder, salt and black pepper. I've made like a salsa mixture of it. I'm using paneer, mixed cheese. You can use any cheese that you like. Pizza sauce, olives. Today we'll be only making olives pizza, so I'll be using olives. Some mixed herbs. This is oregano and Italian seasoning mix. Now for the purpose of hot pocket, we'll be using mixed vegetables. You can use the same vegetables for pizza as a topping as well. While we mix the mix for hot pocket, I have already set the oven at 450 degree Fahrenheit for preheating, which is 225 degrees Celsius roughly. We'll start with mixing the herbs. I like to crush them as it gives a nice flavor if you crush them. We'll add in the paneer. Two tablespoons of pizza sauce and cheese. Mix them all together. You can add more cheese if you like it cheesy. I've already added salt before, so in case if you think that you need more salt, you can adjust as per your taste. This is ready. This is our hot pocket stuffing. So it's been 30 minutes. Our dough has been resting. I like to use glass bowl so that I can see if it has risen properly, and it can give me an idea if it needs more time. You can leave it for max up to 2 hours, but I think 30 minutes is good enough if you're using instant yeast. Always remember, when you're kneading the dough, you knead it gently. Don't press it too hard. Look at the texture. Okay. So I'm going to make pizza base. I've divided the dough into two portions. What we have to do is we have to dust the surface with all-purpose flour and dust some over the dough and roll it out into a round tortilla or a round shape. So my base is ready. What we have to do is we have to use the fork and poke it in so that it starts, when you bake it, it bakes evenly. Like this. And then I'm using cast iron pan for baking pizza. If you have pizza tray or any other baking tray that you like to use, you can use that. I like it because my cast iron is oven safe, so you have to check the instruction from the manufacturer if it is oven safe or not. Now after this, you will spread out the pizza sauce. So I have evenly spread the pizza sauce. Now I'll be putting in cheese. And spread the cheese out evenly. Season it with the herbs. This is oregano and Italian seasoning mixed. And just spread out the black olives. These are canned olives. My oven is already preheated at 450 degree Fahrenheit. So I preheated the oven for 15 minutes. I'm going to put in the pizza. Our olives pizza is ready. Look at the texture and how nicely the bread has been baked. So for the hot pocket, again you have to roll the dough flat. I have greased it with some oil on the inside. Now I'll be adding my toppings. Just don't put too much of topping inside, because then when you try and eat it, it will break. So, and then you seal the pockets like this from the corner. Use a fork to leave an impression like this, so that it's, you know what this does, it ensures that it's sealed properly. And also poke it a little. So for hot pocket, it's ready to go in the oven. Again, the same temperature, 450 degree Fahrenheit. So we baked our hot pocket at 450 degree Fahrenheit, which is 222 degrees Celsius approximately, for around 15 minutes. You can check based on your oven if you need to bake it for a little longer, but this is how it looks like.